going on, people? Now it's gonna be the Comments God, Hashiro 20, back at you again for another video. Now today, what we're going to talk about, today's topic of conversation, is gonna be why society has decided it is wrong to have self-confidence. Now, self-confidence comes in many forms. For those, it's the base self-confidence. There's the arrogance, there's the ego, right? And for me, I embody all of these things. I wear my confidence on the sleeve. You don't see the word confidence writ right there, but it's definitely writ right there because, like I said, I wear it on the sleeve, all right? So, the basis of this is that I'm going to basically ask you guys a question. All right, so let's say that it's your first day on the job, all right? To make it more accurate, your first hour on the job, all right? Now, everybody has already kind of gotten a perception, a preconceived notion that you're gonna be one of those confident, walk with the pep in their step, ready to take over this thing type of individuals, right? And that's exactly what this guy, Hashi, is, all right? Now, what you end up getting is the type of people who don't like the people like myself, who want to be at the front line, the center of attention, the overconfident, ready to really be one of the best people around here type of mofos, all right? Now, I'm going to tell you that I'm a person who has had experience in the job that I just recently left before, all right? I've had many jobs exactly like this. All right. And I've had these jobs for quite a lot of time, like upwards 6 months to a year, even 3 years. Right. I've worked retail before for 3 whole years. I just recently left my Walmart job that I posted about just before for reasons that this video is discussing. Now, I'm a person, like I said, in many occasions, that's full disclosure, very real, arrogant, and egotistical to a T. So what you end up getting from me is no bullshit. All right? Let me tell y'all what happened. I'm here on my first day at this Walmart, and in fact was only my first hour. Now, I'm the person at the Walmart who you probably see all the time in even other grocery stores at the self-checkout, who asks you if you want cash or you want card. So, not very hard of a gig, right? So I'm chilling, I'm doing my shits for like 60 minutes, and let me tell y'all, man, the customers was feeling me, bro. Like, you know, from the rip. They were all like, oh, hey, you know, Hachi, you know, you're so good at the job. You know, you're making sure everybody gets their groceries out on time. You're such a good worker. I'm already smiling, like, you know, because, you know, that shit stroked the ego. You know what I'm saying? That shit hella stroked my ego. You know, hearing that, you know, I was doing, you know, what's the word I want? Commendable service. That's it. Yeah. You know, I was already committed to doing commendable service from the rip. Only in my first 60 minutes was already some of the employees and the customers already feeling me. So what I end up getting from it is that, you know, maybe this is a place where I can actually grow up from. Maybe I can actually fit in here. Because, you know, I have only been in the state I've been in for a few months. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get out here, get my first job. This is my first job in the area. All I was trying to do was establish myself. The minute that people start boiling into their minds preconceived notions about myself is the moment that we actually start having problems. Now, this bitch of a manager, right? Name's Danielle. Typical black bitch, right? Fake nails, fucking pretty ass fake hair with the lace fronts, fucking wearing the goddamn dress with the fucking fake booty and everything. Real bougie ass queen bitch, entitled asshole, you know what I'm saying? So, an hour in, like I said, I was having a great time associating with the other employees, getting familiar with the customers. People were feeling me, right? So an hour and a half in, this Danielle bitch come wave to me, flag me down like, hey, come here. And I'm like, what's this about, right? So I end up going into the office where I'm confronted by her and a couple of other managers. They come to me like, we hear that you, Hachi, are, you know, a person who's gonna be arrogant, this, that, and the third, right? And they say to me, like, we want to take preventative measures and fire you before you become a problem. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with somebody who's arrogant, overconfident, egotistical, you know what I'm saying, and has the experience to back them up. Anybody who knows who the hell I am or has seen, you know, me over the times, I've been in so many different jobs, right? And I've actually only been fired one time in my life. All right? This will make the second. This will make the second time I've been fired, right? So I've never had this happen before. Other companies like Google, all right? Like this bitch, let me kind of go back to this. Like this bitch fucking tells me like, you know, oh, we're a different company. Like, we actually care. We don't like the type of person that you are, you know. But I work for Google in Mountain View, California. Acted this exact same way. This is Google, okay? More professional than a Walmart by all means, all right? But what I sincerely feel is that I was attacked an hour after my shift, like just an hour into my fucking 8-hour shift, all right, for just being me. I didn't even do nothing. That's a very, very important point. I didn't do shit. I was merely doing my job, and then bitch comes over here and fucking grabs me, pulls me aside, talking about like, you know, I don't need the type of person that you are in my company. From what I have just told you so far, did it sound like I was being arrogant, cocky, and egotistical during any part of that? If the customers are already liking me, if some of the employees are already vibing with me, does it sound like I'm having a problem with anyone? No, it sounds to me, bitch, like you were threatened by the fact that you just hired somebody who walks in with a pep in their step, got the cockiness, the confidence, the drive to really, you know, run up into this company and take it by storm. I felt like I was bringing something new and fresh to this Walmart by being such an animated and readily confident, able-bodied individual. But there are some people in this world that don't see the same vision that I have. You get what I mean? The so-called humble people of society. They like to use that word so easily. Oh, I'm humble. That's how I made it this far. Right. Nobody gets anywhere with just humility. Humility does not get food on the plate the same way that ego doesn't get food on the plate. It comes down to talent. Talent is what was getting me in the door. talent is what got me every other job that I had so far. Talent is the reason why I'm so fucking egotistical. I have every right to be overconfident and very believed in my skills if I've already demonstrated that this job that you're hiring me for is light work. Ladies and gentlemen, what I fail to realize here is why in the hell did this stupid bitch sit here and pull me to the side without even letting me rock first. I barely got an hour into my first shift of the fucking goddamn the mission, you know what I'm saying? You could have let me rock for the whole shift and then came at me talking about, you know, this, that, and the third about me being all this cockiness and all this type of shit, right? That's how you handle things. You don't come in with preconceived notions and all that he said, she said shit that you heard from one of your other managers, right? You get there and you get your own opinion formulated through actual extensive observation. What this bitch did here is demonstrate that she's ready to power trip at any time, did not perform extensive operation on the subject, and made a hasty decision to terminate me based on hearsay. What is essentially hearsay. All right? So you guys, you tell me what you believe should have happened. Do you feel that it was right to take preventative measures and fire me for doing absolutely nothing? Or would you have taken my route and actually let me rock for my whole shift, then seen how it works, and then made a decision after that? I'm pretty sure you guys know what the actual decision should have been, right? But this is a social experiment as well to see what kind of other human beings would do some shit like this. Because what's about to happen is I'm about to call Walmart corporate and go after this bitch's job. Now that's another thing that I should ask. Do you, my viewers, think that it would be a good idea for me to go after her job for this particular offense? Because honestly speaking, I think it's a good idea. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Commas God. Hashro20 back at you with another video. Leave a like. Hit the subscribe button. Turn the post notification bell on. And I'm going to see you on the next video. And then I'm out of the building.